Hi, okay, here's another one palette look. I haven't used this one yet. I had a thought before I started and now I've misplaced it. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with All Together. See how good brown can look on blue eyes? Brown is, it feels like a dull color to me, but it does this, so sometimes I let it have a little bit of the spotlight. This is a very blendy full time. Taking this all together, holding my brush all the way down here. I'm all the way down. It's resting a little bit on my first finger there. If I were going to go in and line my eyes, I might do it at this end of the brush. But it won't help for blending. It would put the pigment there right where I'm putting it. It's too firm of a hold. I need it to blend better, so that's why I'm lower. I'm not adding any more to my brush, just buffing out this bit right here, what's left over on the brush. It's so much easier to add more than it is to take it away. There's a shade called Dull. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that right up here. And I'm turning my brush over back to where I hadn't wiped off the All Together shade, and I'm gonna kind of blend those together. I don't want to necessarily bring the gold down because I don't want to highlight this part of my eye too much. When you highlight, you're adding light. And if I put light on a droopy part of my eye, it'll make the droop up here bigger, which is why I take my makeup up higher. One reason. Another reason might be because I like to. Okay, I'm going in with the color Jade. Kind of pink. Add a little bit right up here. Okay, I think I need just going in with my finger. Can't decide. Once I put that pink up there, I may have changed my mind about something. Okay, I'm going in with Passion. I'm using that same finger. After swatching these a little bit, it's pretty easy for me to tell that I need something dense to pick up the pigment, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do that very well with my brush, and so my finger is able to do that better. Just kind of buffing around the edges. And then I'm going in with this brush. It'll just add a little wash of that color. Same color. I just know this brush isn't picking it up the same way that my fingertip could. And then Funkalish. It's kind of a shimmery coral, and I'm going to put that just in the center. This helped me decide this color a little bit. So I know some people will stop right there. I'm not one of those people. I like to wet my brush with setting spray, and then I think I'll go in with Halo, which is another kind of gold highlight color, and I'm just gonna go right here, and I'll go a little bit above my crease. I can take it all the way up to the pink and then kind of blend the two together here. Go right on top of where that pink is. Same thing over here. It's still wet from the setting spray. I just give it one spray at up close. Not from, 12 feet away like when you do your face. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Just gonna take it out here a little. I haven't decided about my eyeliner yet, so this may decide for me. Okay, what I mean is normally I will use black and I will use liquid, and really where I want this is down here in my lash line and waterline. Like, I don't have to go in my waterline, but in the lower lash line, it just thickens up where my lashes are growing from, the roots, and it makes the lash line look thicker than when I put mascara on. It's helpful if you have a patch like this on me where mascara never coats anything there, because maybe I have a bald spot, I don't know. Maybe I can keep going with brown. When I'm putting on my eyeliner, I'm kind of looking down into my mirror this way. When I put on my eyeshadow, I open my eyes until I get to a certain spot and I need to fill in all those tiny little creases and cracks and everything. I'll flip my eyeliner around and go in this direction, because this, not only is it hard for you to see what I'm doing, it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. For me, with pencils, little strokes like that, and then I can kind of connect them together. That's what works for me with this pencil anyway. Some pencils might be different. Give it a try. See what works best for you. I don't have any brown mascara, so I haven't decided what I'll do there yet. I'm not holding and pulling and tugging and going at it. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. Same reason I use that finger when I go in to put eyeshadows on. It's the most gentle one. And I don't want to, the skin around your eyes is so delicate. I don't want to tug, I don't want to pull more than I feel like I have to. Right, this right here, I'm just going to take it in my tight line a little, and I'm not going to poke myself in the eye, so you don't have anything to worry about. That was awkward. I didn't think that I could get a fine enough point if I went on top of my lash line, which is why I went into my waterline, my tight line, just kidding. And all I'm doing is going right next to the line, the lash line, where the roots are, and I'm just kind of wiggling it in and pulling out. So I'm not necessarily lining my entire tight line. It just fills in some of those little gaps. This is Revolution's new Bratz palette. Gotta tell you, I never got into Bratz, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I was a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, whatever, it's fine. Going on my waterline just a little bit out here. I love the pink and brown combination. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else with that eyeliner up there, just kidding. I'm gonna like do a little right here, but like I said, I haven't worn pencil eyeliner up here in so long. Have I ever? Have I? Okay, one more thing. How many more things? Just a little. And I think I'm just gonna stop right in the middle. I feel like it gives a little bit of reflection. What do I know? I'm not a professional. I'm just a person not being professional. Not being unprofessional, am I? Ooh. Who cares? I'm doing this. Who cares? The cool thing about having a palette with so many colors is the possibilities are like, well, probably not endless, but I always put, okay, I don't always follow the rules, okay? Even my own rules. I always strive to put the darker color in the outer V, and I put some sort of highlight or gold just in the middle over my lid, and I do try to open up the inner corner of my eye by putting something that has light that reflects like the gold that I put there. I try to stay away from putting a darker color in the middle of my eye and in the inner corner. Every now and then it's good, as long as I put something on top of it that like reflects the light as well. If I'm going right in the inner corner, or if I can extend it out to here. I don't know that I've ever done the same thing twice. Sometimes I'll try to recreate a look. I don't know if they always come out the same. Also, I've heard that you can get Revolution makeup at Target. I don't know how long it's been there. I haven't been to Target in a minute. When I first got BH Cosmetics, I was thinking that seems like a really good deal, and then I wasn't impressed with everything was just so chalky and it didn't really work for me. And it turns out they have a couple of products that I really enjoy, so you can get some good drugstore makeup, you can get pretty inexpensive, or you can go all the way up. You know, some of my palettes are pretty high end, and I don't love them the way that I do usually with Revolution. It's pretty consistent. That palette, that Bratz palette, I felt like the pigment wasn't as good as some of the other ones that they've put out. But anyway, I mean, I feel okay about this look. I did it with one palette, plus some eyeliner and mascara and whatever, so there you have it. Okay, I hope this helps. I hope this works for you. Or you put a spin on it or whatever. Okay, see you guys. Oh. Hi.
You making a video?
Uh-huh. It's okay, I can cut this part out.
Alright.
What's up?
Well, I need to clean my ears out. It's driving me insane.
Oh.